Nigeria KAICIID Fellows, an interfaith organization, has held a high-level dialogue in Abuja on electoral violence prevention in Nigeria. Dr. Awal Abdusalam, chairman of KAICIID Fellows, while giving his opening speech, said since independence, election has been associated with violence. He pleaded with faith leaders to preach peace and moderate always to end conflict as the 2023 general election in Nigeria draws near.
Since the independence, elections have been associated with violence. This is since 1960. They are more pronounced, more prominent in 1999 after the coming back of the Republic. And after every 4 years, we see this cycle with different style, with different shape and form. So we decided to choose to talk about election violence because we know faith leaders, faith actors are always the extinguishers, are always the moderators. Whenever there is problem, especially political problem, the politicians and the masses run, the politicians run to faith leaders, please cool the atmosphere. When the masses are in problem, they always run to faith leaders for advices, yes. So I will enjoin you to please, we make this meeting very, very brief in terms of number so that people will have time to talk. We have a very powerful rapporteur that will take all our discourse, filter them, and make sure we use our next component of the project, the social media, especially to engage our youth on how to tackle the issue of violence and how to manage these two major problems that I mentioned.
Islamic cleric Sheikh Muhammad Nuru Khalid, former chief imam of Apol Legislative Mosque, prayed for peaceful elections in Nigeria and urged faith leaders to ensure the election is violence-free by preaching peace to their followers.
We are looking at how to have a peaceful election in Nigeria. The essence of election or democracy is to move from a troubled place to a safer one. Is to move from degeneration to integration. It is all about development. It is not meant for increasing more problem to the people. Therefore, if election is one of the tools for democratic government, we must make sure that our elections are free and fair. Free and fair election cannot be done when religious leaders have not understood the importance of coming together. It is a time where we have started sending wrong signals to the world. Instead of us to discuss about how to secure our land, we have started discussing that the church must hijack the polity of the country, or the mosque must take over, or whatever. This is a wrong signal. We have to be more conscious about our security, more conscious about our dilapidating education, more conscious about our women and children. I'm very happy to associate myself with this gathering because it's meant for protection. We are not here only to protect our lives, but we are here to protect the future integrity of Nigeria.
Similarly, commended the KAICIID dialogue, noting that such platforms draw attention to realities. He urged youth to shun violence, saying it is his prayer and desire that at the end of the dialogue they will find lasting solutions to electoral violence in the country.
A platform or platforms are being now created to create awareness that will draw our attention to the reality of what is happening now. If I should allow all of us here to mention one thing or the other concerning violence of what we're experiencing and passing through today, ranging from banditry and other things, I think everybody will have a bitter experience to share. I thank God for this meeting and with the subject matter. electoral violence. It is my prayer and desire that at the end of this discourse today, we will find a way forward of ending permanently, not temporarily, how we can resolute and take decisions that matters, that we can also spread it to our communities and wherever we are, so that it can be a seed that will germinate and reform the present generation and the generation that want to come hereafter.